The reason that Meghan Markle wants to portray herself as if she was poor when she was a child with this quote unquote latchkey kid crap is because it's supposed to be like, oh, I was an underdog and I was poor and I made it. And like, who? And what do you mean, Meghan? What do you mean you were poor? Your father literally has an Emmy. Okay, your father worked on Married with Children. Your father worked on General Hospital. These things are provable. And that's why when you realize that this person is lying on command, sociopathic tendencies, all right, she doesn't care about lying. And as a matter of fact, you saw her face when she was lying. Her face doesn't change. She has no emotional connection to her lies, meaning she's a sociopath, right? Because she claimed in the stupid show that she was a latchkey kid, which means a child that has a key to their house because their parent is working, which actually I can say, I can look you in the eye and say, that was me. I had been going on the bus in the morning and in the afternoon since I was first grade. Okay, I had a key to my own house. I was literally 10 years old, walking into my house, and my mom was at work until 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I was a latchkey kid, and I would come home and there was nobody in my house. So she wants to pretend that she was poor and that she was, oh, my parents were working all the time. Dude, this guy just said he would send a limo for her. He would send a car, or he would pick her up himself. Come on, man. And I think that's why you're looking at this person that has to create every single part of her past, because her past was so good. She had a limo picking her up at school, a limo. And that's why, oh, I was poor. I was black. I was poor. I was in the hood. I was a latchkey kid. No, you weren't. Your father just came out and said it. We occasionally ate TV dinners, which family doesn't, but I was working 2 jobs, so money was never the issue. We would eat out at least 3 times a week and order in the rest of the time. Does that sound like poor? Does that sound like downtrodden? Does that sound like someone that, oh, an underdog? And why? Because these people, and yes, this has to do with a political thing, these people that are on her side, it's all about emotional. Oh, you have to pull at the heartstrings. Oh, you have to get an emotional attachment to the audience. So let me make them feel sorry for me. I was a latchkey kid. My dad was always working. Oh, it's a lie. Everything. It's all a lie. And that's why I would even go as far as saying, what hasn't this woman lied about? I would rather have a list of what Meghan Markle has not lied about. Then that list would be shorter than the one that she is. It really would. He even goes on, after school, I would either pick her up myself or we would go out to eat, or I'd send a car to bring her to the set, a limo. She grew up on the sets that I worked on. She was never a latchkey kid. We lived in a great area, which was packed with restaurants. We ate out all the time at weekends. When I wasn't working late, I'd take her to dance class and then invite her and all my friends out for a meal. Bro, this woman grew up privileged, and she wants so hard to pretend that she was poor and downtrodden and some kind of underdog. Loser.